Well, hey guys, what's up? Infinite Cars here, back for, this will be for the April tournament, coming up in about 3 or 4 days. And I figured I'd go ahead and make a private video for now, showing off what teams I have built and the general ideas behind them. This video will probably be posted once the tournament has concluded, but until then, or either that or I'll put it in the middle of the tournament once I've used all the teams. I've got 2 of 3 pretty much built, with one still on the way. So let's move into the first one that I built. It's definitely a very mixed team in the sense of I can run Trick Room, I can run Tailwind, I can run all of it. Also, you may have noticed there might be a better mic quality. That's because I got a new mic. I'm excited for it. I'm hoping that it sounds a whole lot better. I've done a little bit of testing and it sounds a lot better. I think I've balanced it out all right. So at least I don't have to worry about a laptop mic or random headphone mics. I've got a dedicated desk mic and it sounds quite good in my opinion. But let's start with the first main idea, which is the Riolu Gallade lead, where I fling the Salic Berry at Gallade. I was debating between Sharpness and Steadfast. No, not Steadfast, sorry. Justified, where if I get hit by a Dark-type move, my attack increases by 1 stage. Fling's a Dark-type move. So that was an idea, but then I was like, nah. The Salic Berry boosts speed, and then we've got Sharpness because we're using all slicing moves, so it ends up giving us that 1.5 times multiplier anyway. So I think we're better on that front. But then Riolu can also just help Garchomp. It can help Rampardos because of Prankster. It's got coaching, it has reversal, helping hand, so it ends up being good on both modes. Then we've got Cresselia, which is our main Trick Room setter. We'll run that alongside Gallade sometimes. I mean, we could run Cresselia, Riolu, Gallade, and go coaching instead of going Fling. And then run Rampardos as the 4th Mon. The fast mode would be Riolu, Gallade, Garchomp, Yanmega. Let's go to the Rampardos. This is a Life Orb Sheer Force set, which is quite similar to what Landorus Incarnate ran earlier in Scarlet and Violet during, I think, Regulation I, somewhere around there. And I really loved that idea of using Life Orb and not taking that Life Orb damage thanks to the Sheer Force. So we just got kind of bulky, doing as much damage as possible, as quick as possible within Trick Room. Yanmega becomes just the fast Pokemon that can potentially sweep if we let it set up. We've got Focus Sash to survive 1 attack, and then we just Air Slash, Terra Blast, Tailwind, and Bug Bite. And then I think Garchomp is our last one, which will be kind of a setup sweeper, ideally. We can fling the Salic Berry at it, give it more speed. We can go Scale Shot, we can go Coaching. It just kind of has the ability to take away a game, and we want to go ahead and let that be a sweeper. So we've got threats with 2 support Pokemon is kind of the general idea for that team. This team is much more of a Trick Room team, I think. No, this is the fast team, sorry. I've not fully built it out, but the ideas are definitely flowing here. With Riolu playing more of a very frail coaching setter with Focus Sash to just stay alive and hopefully get 2 coachings up for that Garchomp, for Electivire. So we don't have to bring it every single game. It's not as reliant as it is in the other team. We've got a Yanmega that can take away games with Speed Boost, Throat Spray, Protect, all the things. Porygon Z is kind of the nuke button with Normal Gem, Hyper Beam, Adaptability, Terra Normal. So that one's going to be a very rare bring. But if we're in the right situation, it could blow up everything. Then we've got Garchomp, which I think will probably run more of a bulkier set with like Rocky Helmet. The only thing that I'm kind of scared of is, of course, special attackers, especially on the ice side. So I think, honestly, something like Terra Steel sounds pretty okay. Something like Terra Steel, maybe even Terra Water. I like Terra Water. And then we just kind of go with a little of a bulkier set here. Probably like Protect. Sorry. As always, every time I record, I end up getting a very stuffy nose. So I do apologize for that. We could go Rocks if we wanted to, with it being a very fast Pokemon. And then could go Bulldoze. I mean, we've got it. It's an idea. But I also do like the idea of just having it be on the field. So we'll probably just go Poison Jab. But the idea is to have Garchomp and Rotom Heat next to each other to be able to trade off Discharge and Earthquakes. So that was the idea there. We've also got Discharge next to Motor Drive Electivire. So this is a very, very offensive team with the goal of just blowing up teams. So it could potentially be a very, very fun team. I'll be right back, though. I have returned. So, I don't even remember where I was. But also the idea for Electivire is also to just go with Earthquake and just be a bulky physical attacker. So we can also bring in Riolu when Rotom Heat goes down. So we've got a mix of three special attackers and one physical attacker. Or not one, two. Man, that's just one of those days, I guess. And then, yeah, Rotom, his goal is to discharge into these two Pokemon, give us big damage. We can also go Overheat just for burst damage, Will-O-Wisp to be annoying, and Electro Web to be annoying. So that's why it's here. And Yanmega is a little bit bulkier, but I think I'll probably go Tailwind just in case we need it. Tailwind. I know we typically won't need it, but we might, and so I'd rather bring it and not need it versus need it and not have it. And we can also go Giga Drain instead of Protect. Because we're not Focus Sash, we're not having to preserve a Focus Sash, we're just having to do damage and be fast. But we also need the Protect to let Speed Boost set up, so honestly, we can let Air Slash kind of, actually, yeah, we need to let Air Slash, I guess, go to the wayside and put Protect. There. And then this goal is to just kind of let Yanmega set up next to it, take one hit, reversal, and then Bullet Punch the next turn, ideally, with a little bit of burst damage from Yanmega, hopefully. And then we need to figure out, do we want to go like Tri-Attack as well to also secondarily try and have big damage, big burst damage, if you will. And then we could go Thunderbolt, and Trick could be funny with the normal gem. That could be funny. But I like the idea of going Terra Blast and having something like Terra Ice or something, or Terra Fire, or even Terra Ghost. Actually, we could go with Terra Ghost. That's not bad. And we can get stabbed both ways. So I think this will be our second team. And then the third team I'll work on later. But why am I locked? The heck? Oh, is it because I've got VPN on? Haha. Yeah, I do. Okay, there. Yeah, let's reconnect. And it should still keep what we had, I hope. No, it didn't. Interesting. Dang, I put in all that work in for what? Did I change anything on here? I don't think so, no. Well, I'll work on redoing it, I guess, later What did I have? Iron Head. Poison Jab. And did I have Protect? I don't remember. Rocky Helmet. That way, if somebody makes contact, they're getting absolutely beat up by all the chip. Oh, I had Stealth Rock. So just more chip damage on chip damage. And then Hyper Beam, Terra Blast, Tri Attack, and what was the last one? Was it Thunderbolt? Might have been Thunderbolt, but I might go Icy Wind as support instead. Now that I think about it more and more, we're going to need speed control a lot. Then you're good, and then we had, instead of Air Slash, Tailwind. Alright, let's go in and re-upload that. There we go. Alright. I think this will be our 2 teams for right now, and then we'll work on the third one, I guess, in the next 3 or 4 days. Because I still got to get all of these Pokemon booted into Scarlet and Violet and built. So, until then, peace.